Hi, it's Jason Polgreen from Judo SA. Well, welcome to 2022. Interesting times at the moment with a number of clubs either returning or looking at returning shortly. I've had a number of clubs reach out for some advice from Judo SA's perspective as to what you should and shouldn't be doing when you return to training. I've been waiting deliberately for the board meeting last night so that I could provide you with Judo SA's official position. And that is, at this point in time, unless the guidelines from SA Health change, anything over and above the current SA Health recommendations, or guidelines, should I say, is entirely up to each individual club. So you need to take into account, I guess, the cohort that make up your membership. Are they perhaps a lot are from a vulnerable group, have health conditions, or are they of a younger cohort potentially that are more active and potentially fit and healthy, and maybe not as much of a concern as it would be for other demographics, I guess. So as it stands with SA Health, the closest guideline we have at this point in time is indoor sport. As we know, combat sport unfortunately gets left out of the loop quite a bit, and so that's the closest thing we have to work with, and that is 1 per 7 square metres. The wearing of masks when not exercising, one minder or one person per person training only on the side of the mat, and they must be wearing a mask when they are in the facility, and also practicing social distancing, as we know, and QR coding, of course. So again, anything over and above that is up to each individual club. And as a result of that, we've seen clubs that have gone back already. One club in particular has mandated double vaccinations to train. They are wearing masks when they are training. And then there are other clubs at the other end of the scale who are not doing much more above what was in place previously with QR coding, and also following the basic SA Health guidelines. So it is entirely up to you. I encourage you, if you are concerned or you have any specific inquiries in relation to your club at all, and maybe the facilities that you're training, please reach out to me or any one of the directors if you like, but you can reach me on my mobile on 0427 396 007. Always happy to have a chat to you about your specific arrangements, and let's work together to get through what is a pretty interesting time at this point. The board at this point, there was some discussion about whether we are going down the path of mandating vaccinations for events, and within the definition of event, that includes B, C, open, gradings, new gen, state training, and whether or not we require, our state training players to be double vaccinated as well. So we don't have an answer on that at the moment. We're going out to the committees and getting a bit of feedback before we go down the path of making a decision whether we mandate or not. We are aware that Judo New South Wales have mandated. They're the first association to do so in our sport. Judo Australia, their view is they won't be mandating for any of their events or activities. So it'll be interesting to see in the coming months what the decisions are nationally. But certainly there's the Canberra Open, which is a mandated event, and my understanding is the only reason that is the case is because it is an AIS facility and they require a double vaccination. I don't believe at this stage that Judo ACT are mandating, or whether they intend to going forward. So watch this space. I'll endeavour to continue to provide you updates as I have done in the past, a bit more frequently as news comes to hand. But again, feel free to reach out to me if you have any concerns about your specific circumstances, and we're essentially here to help you. All right, stay safe, wear your mask, QR code, do all those sorts of things, and I'll hopefully see you on the mat sometime soon. Bye for now.